Students, how are you all? It's long time when we see each other, so I am really missing you all. Are you all missing me? I'm sure that you might be missing your friends, not your teacher. But it's okay. So from today, as you all know, that we are going to resume our online classes. So first, I would revise with all the chapters that we read long time back in the month of March. I know most of you must not have any remembrance of those chapters. So don't worry. We'll just revise the chapter. I'll give you a brief introduction and summary of the chapter. So let's begin with the very first chapter of your first flight, that is A Letter to God by G.L. Fuentes. Do you remember this story? This story is about a man, a small farmer, an innocent farmer named Lencho. Now you remember the story? So don't worry, I'll tell you. This story by G.L. Fuentes revolves around the idea of having unquestionable belief in something. The story is set in Latin American country. Lencho, the farmer, who is the protagonist of the story, writes a letter to God seeking help from the Almighty after discovering his entire crop field destroyed by a devastating hailstorm. Although his wishes get fulfilled partially, if not completely, he is ungrateful in the end and questions the honesty and modesty of the postmasters who actually helped him with money in the name of God. So now I'll give you a summary. I'll just revise the summary of this chapter. This story In this story, G.L. Fuentes depicts unwavering faith of a farmer in God. It begins with a farmer named Lencho expecting for a rain shower to nourish his fields of corn. He is confident that his harvest is going to yield him huge profits, just like it does every year. To his utmost excitement, rainfall did happen, but sooner it turned into a hailstorm, destroying his entire crop field. The damage posed a threat to his family's survival as their entire livelihood was dependent on the year's produce. Although disheartened, the family had robust belief in the Almighty. Lencho, despite having worked day and night at the field, knew how to write and thus decided to write a letter to God explaining his situation and asking for help. He went to town to post his letter addressed to God. The letter, on being noticed by the postmaster, at first amused him but then motivated him want to do something for the farmer so as to keep his immense belief intact. He contributes from his salary and collects money from his colleagues and friends who willingly contributed for the act of charity. To his dismay, he could only collect 70 pesos, which he wrapped in an envelope to make it seem like a reply from the deity. On having found the letter, the writer is not at all shocked, but instead he gets angry on finding that amount is less than what he had expected. He again writes a letter to God conveying his disappointment and distrust in the employees of the post office who he thought had stolen the remaining amount. So, what conclusion do you derive from this chapter? The conclusion that we derive is that we learn that faith has the power to give us what we want to fulfill our needs. However, one must realize that humanity still prevails. We should have trust in God, but we should not distrust all the people because all the people are not the cheats. there are few people who still are good and kind hearted and are always ready to help the poor and the needy. So, it is good to have a strong faith in God, but at the same time, we should not distrust the humanity of the people also. Thank you. I hope you all have understood and recollected this chapter. So, now let's move on to the next chapter.